Egyptian. Long waitresses take their trays and spin around and they cross the floor. They've got the moves, oh way, oh you drop your drink then they bring you more. All the school kids so sick of books, they like the punk and the metal band. When the buzzer rings, oh way, oh they're walking like an Egyptian. All the kids in the marketplace say way, oh way, oh way, oh way, oh. Walk like an Egyptian. Slide your feet up the street, bend your back, shift your arm, then you pull it back. Life's hard, you know, way, oh, so strike a pose on a Cadillac. If you wanna find all the cops, they're hanging out in the donut shop. They sing, they dance, oh, way, oh, they spin the club, cruise around the block. All the Japanese with their yen, the party boys call the Kremlin, and the Chinese know, way, oh, they walk a line like Egyptians. All the cops in the donut shop say way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh. Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Good Morning Nanton Live. And I sure was waiting for the whistling part on that. I can't whistle anymore, so I was wondering how you were going to do with the whistling.
I practiced on that one.
That wasn't too bad at all. Very, very good. Hey, look who's in the studio.
Hey, look,
Right
it's
there.
Mac.
It's Mac.
It's a Mac attack.
Mac's in the studio this morning, so that's good. I'm looking forward to hearing her joke of the week this week, actually live in the studio. That's great.
Yeah, for the first time in like however long it has been.
It's been a little while.
It better be a good one.
Yeah. Gotta make up for all the times that you haven't been here live to do it.
It's brought to you by the one and only John Dozeman today.
Oh, well.
John Dozeman?
It's bound to be delightful.
Well, here we go.
A wozer dozer then. Absolutely, that's going to be a wozer dozer.
Yeah, no
okay,
pressure,
guys.
Mac.
So we had some exciting stuff that happened yesterday. Of course, we were pretty busy day yesterday. We were broadcasting the Remembrance Day ceremony. That was happening over at the Cenotaph, and then Julian Austin was actually in town performing over at the Wagon Wheel. So did you guys get a chance to go? I was supposed to go over there, but then I had a guy who was helping me with this voice booth that we're building here, and I couldn't make it over because I couldn't just leave him by himself doing it on his own. So, I mean, he's helping. So I was here helping him as well.
No, we didn't get a chance to go. I was actually working yesterday, but I did watch the broadcast. It was very, very well done.
The broadcast, I was very impressed with that.
Yep.
You know what we did? So, of course, we were looking for, because we thought it was going to be a pretty cold morning.
Yeah.
So we were looking, of course, to see if anybody could lend us a few heaters to heat the tent that we were going to set up the equipment in, because computers don't work very well in minus 15 to minus 20 weather. So you know what I did? I came up with the idea that we've got a laptop platform, kind of like what you see in a cop car, right? So we've got that in our truck because we do a lot of work in the truck. So I decided I'm going to set up all the equipment inside the cab of the truck. So we did that, warmed it up to like 30 degrees in there, and then we shut it off, and it went perfect for the ceremony. So everything was wireless, and we didn't have to run any cables or anything. And the only thing that we had outside was this girl right here.
Yeah, I got to stand on the back of the truck manning the camera.
Aren't you lucky?
You did an awesome camera job. Let me say, it was very well.
Thank you.
Very awesome.
So it was very good, and her tears froze to her face. I had the luxury, of course, of not having my tears freeze to my face while we were doing the ceremony.
Because you were the nice toasty truck.
Yeah, because he was in the truck. But I have to say, there was probably 200 people outside. I was really impressed because I thought with the cold weather, maybe a couple people would show. But yeah, people really came out. It was a really nice ceremony. They finally got to do the wreath laying, which we haven't done for a couple of years. So that was cool to see.
That's a good competition to have. Let's see if we can say
wreath laying.
Say that 10 times.
Wreath laying. Wreath. That's the word, Amanda. No.
Okay, stop. You won't. Okay. Okay, so we've got some good mornings coming in here. Of course, we've got good morning from Dar. We have good morning from Cincinnati. And whenever we have Cincinnati here to put Cincinnati's pictures up. So there you go. There's Cincinnati. So good morning to you guys. Who else do we have? We have Lori Graham here saying
Lori.
good morning.
Nice to see you.
We have also Rhonda here saying good morning.
Holly and
Rhonda. We're having they're having a watch party. Nice.
I wonder why.
Dana Banana. Julian Austin was awesome at the wagon wheel. He was still there at 5 p.m. Wow. Then we've got Mom here saying good morning, and we've got the anonymous Facebook user.
I guess either Joseman or my dad.
Yeah, because they can't figure out how to use their computers, right?
Yeah.
We have got another one here. So another hello.
Oh.
Well, just a little smiley face. So, no, it's not Joe. It's not John. Dozeman's figured out how to use his computer, so he's saying good morning, everybody.
Must be my daddy-o.
Yeah. But we have a little bit of a surprise, maybe perhaps from this anonymous Facebook user. Not really sure. What is going on here? What is this all about?
Yeah.
Does everybody want to grab their... Come on.
Yeah, we had a surprise.
So what happened? So last night, I had to go out to the studio, and I opened up the back door, and all of a sudden, there are gifts hanging on the doorknob.
Gifts.
Yeah, so
one
bag
for
of gifts.
Amanda, one for David, and one just for Mac.
Just for
Mac.
Okay, listen. Whoever's doing this, now what have we had now? We've had somebody break into our house and leave stuff. Okay? So people break into your house and leave stuff. And then after they break into your house and leave stuff, like the last time they left like a bee ornament, a little, something, a yard ornament. Yeah. And then they left some trophies. So they left trophies. We've still got the trophies up here, by the way. Ooh. And somebody's saying my Christmas gifts. I don't know who you are, but
I think it's.
It is my dad.
Oh, it's your dad, yeah. Okay, and then now, of course, somebody decides that they're going to come and leave these gifts for us. And you've got a card there as well, Amanda. Now, wait, before you show this, okay, I just want to let that person know, if you're tuned in, we are looking at this as evidence. Okay? Because you won't let us know who you are. So open up the card.
So we're now entering Good Morning Nanton PI.
Private investigation.
So whose writing is this?
Whose writing is that? Whose writing is it? Huh?
And a little kitten.
Yeah.
So maybe we need a reward. If you can...
I'm taking it to the RCMP. They're gonna analyze this handwriting. So and then we're gonna find out who it is.
Are we opening our gifts? And there were delightful little hot chocolate snacks too.
Yeah. And Amanda and I have totally not been eating the marshmallows already this morning.
Not at all.
Nope.
Okay, so that's the big surprise we got yesterday, and we have another great surprise today that we're going to bring on the show, because I promised him that we wouldn't take up a lot of his time, although I don't know how we're going to do this in the 20 minutes I promised. But we do have George Canyon who's joining us on the show today. So, George, are you there? George, are you there?
I'm here, guys.
Oh boy. So nice to have you on here. George, you got to do me a favor, okay? Please help me out with this. So every time my wife and I, Amanda, get into a little bit of a scuffle in the house there and have an argument, she constantly says, "You be careful, or I'm going to be moving in with George." Please tell her. Please tell her you're happily married. You're not on the market anymore, okay?
Oh, I'm very happily married.
There you go. Thank you. So
in my defense,
my wife doesn't come to her senses.
I know I've been to a few of your shows, and I know how you talk about your family and your wife, and it's just lovely. So I would never impose myself in that situation.
Well, the thing is, Amanda, any argument you have with him, you always win. That's the rule.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know.
Happy wife.
Happy wife.
Okay.
Happy wife.
So the funny story. We actually met George for the first time in Nanton here. In person, and I wasn't sure it was him because we were over getting a spare tire for our truck that had blown up in Calgary, so we were getting a spare tire, and I popped out, I got the tire, I was putting the tire in the back of the truck, and this guy walks up to me, and he says, I can't remember the name you used, but he said, "Are you Josh?" And no, I'm not Josh.
Oh,
Is Josh inside? No.
Help me.
Yeah, he was going to help you. And I was like, no, and I looked at him and went, "You look really familiar, and I think I know why." But you never want to say, "Hey, are you?" Because they're going, "Oh, I get that all the time." Yeah, I know I look like George, but so I says, "What's your name?" He said, "George." I went, "Ah, ha, ha. Okay, I was right. So that was the first time we met George. It was just over at the tire place there in Nanton, and
but I gotta say, there's been a buzz about Nanton since you moved here, George. There's a little buzz in Nanton.
Yeah.
George Canyon.
I've always been in the area. We just got back to ranching, and now we're ranching West Nanton, and we absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. I'm scared to tell too many people about how incredible Nanton is. It's just going to blow up.
That's right. Absolutely.
I've noticed it. Well, since everybody started talking about George being in around the Nanton area, the sun seems to shine a little bit more around here. Although I don't know what's happened in the last little while with all this cold snap, though.
George has been on tour.
You've been on tour? Is that what's going on?
No. I've been feeding and ranching every morning, minus 25, with the wind chill out there. I traveled yesterday, and I start tonight with Lone Star and Sawyer Brown for the Western Canadian side. Yeah, but no, I've been at. You've been home.
Don't worry, I've got that all ready and prepared here. So this is the Calgary show, but you're in Edmonton right now.
Yeah.
So that's the Calgary show that's coming up, but you're in Edmonton now. You didn't play last night as well, did you?
No.
Okay.
We had pre-tour meetings and stuff. It's hard for me to be here because, of course, the Oilers are here.
That is a problem.
I was going to ask. Yeah,
it's a problem.
I was going to ask that too. I was going to ask. So, of course, we know that you sing the anthem for the Flames, and you're obviously not. No, they're not even in town tonight. Actually, they're on the road, aren't they? So
the Flames are in town against Winnipeg tonight, aren't they?
Oh, are they in town tonight?
Oh.
Okay, so they're just coming back off an East Coast swing then.
Yeah, they're on the swing.
The last game they played was Boston. And lost again. I don't know what's going on with them right now. Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
So, but are you? I know you sing for the Flames, but can we actually say, are you actually a Calgary Flames fan?
Yes, I am. Actually,
you are a Flames fan
as well. Yeah,
really?
Fact,
okay.
I usually play twice a week. I'm trying to now that winter's here, things are slowing down. I'm going to get back to playing. I'm a goalie. I've been a goalie for 8 years, but I was a left winger my whole life, so it's I just love it. But I keep the goalie gear in the back of my truck, but I've never been asked to bring it out yet. So
really,
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't know what the age limit is on the Nanton Palominos, but I call the Nanton Palominos games, and I don't know. They might need a goalie every once in a while. I'm not sure what their situation is, but you could try out.
A shooter tutor be more effective than me, but I do love it. And I remember once, years ago, I was doing a couple shows with McGraw, and he wanted to play basketball.
Yeah,
out in the back of the Saddle Dome. So I said, well, sure, but I'm not much of a basketball player, so we play basketball. And I said, okay, now let's go have a game of hockey. And he just looked at me and shook his head. He said, you Canadians, that's all you want to do is play hockey. I said, that's not all we want to do, but that's definitely one of the things we want to do.
It's on the list.
That's funny. Well, now that I found out that, and I'm going to lead into this right away here. So now that I found out that you play a little bit of goalie, that usually the goalies are the ones on the team that everybody goes, they're a little bit something a little wrong with those guys. I'm not really sure what it is. So I decided I would come up with a list of questions for you. And before we started the show, I told you that, no, I'm only going to give you a little hint of one of the questions here, okay? Because I told you that we don't take ourselves too serious on the show. We try to have as much fun as possible. We promote the local artists, the local service groups, the local businesses. So I've got a list of questions for you, okay? So I'm going to start with this one here.
I did enjoy the music at the front of the show.
You did enjoy that.
I saw you kind of bobbing around.
I thought I saw him.
Heard that.
I thought I saw him doing the. Yeah, walking like an Egyptian. I thought I saw that. George doing that. No? Okay.
That was great.
Okay, so here's our first question for you, George. Let's see. So you're at karaoke. Which song, other than your own, are you singing?
Ooh.
And, wait, how much have people had to drink?
Oh, they've had a lot to drink.
It's deep into the night.
Oh, it's deep, yeah.
Tina Turner's Private Dancer.
Really? Nice. Private Dancer.
That's an ongoing joke I'm talking 34 years of being in the business. And if you're ever at a show, just yell out Private Dancer and I'll play a little bit of it for you.
Really?
You'll know why it's an ongoing joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Karaoke, I don't know. I'm a big fan of so much different styles of music, like not just country, but a lot of 80s music. There's a kind of, born in 1970. I grew up with 80s music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I need to get back to karaoke. That'd be fun. Let's go to karaoke.
We're going to be doing it.
Well, we'll be doing it once a month at the Wagon Wheel, so come on
the
down.
Wagon Wheel? Oh,
Wagon Wheel, yeah. We'll be doing some
karaoke.
Jen and I'll come in. I didn't know Julian was there yesterday. I would have come down and, I was traveling. I would have at least texted him, but Julian tried to talk me into taking a bulldogging course 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm really glad I said no. Because I might not be here with you today.
Those darn Canadians. Okay, I'm going to give you one more here before we've got to do something on the show that we always do it every week. We sing happy birthdays for everybody. And I just kind of figured, since we have George Canyon on the show today, he happens to be coincidentally a singer and a songwriter.
Sometimes.
Now, you didn't actually write the song Happy Birthday, but maybe you'll give everybody a little bit of a thrill and you'll help sing along with us.
Oh, of course.
Okay, good. Okay, let me ask you one other question though before we do the birthdays here. So, favorite WWF wrestler, because I know you were born in 1970, so you've got to have a favorite WWF wrestler.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah!
Macho Man.
Randy Savage. Oh yeah.
Although,
Man.
Let me predate that WWF.
Okay.
I actually was a fan of
Stampede.
Stampede.
Yeah.
So,
Killer
did you
Carl
grow?
Crew.
Are you an Alberta man? Did you grow up here?
No, I was born and raised in Nova Scotia, and I lived more than half my life now in Alberta, so I'm definitely Albertan through and through.
Yeah.
But as a kid in Nova Scotia, you were very limited to any kind of entertainment on TV, and I remember Killer Carl Crew, and he had the claw. That's what he. I don't know. It's just all I remember as a kid. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Okay, before we go on, before we go to birthdays here, we've got to go to, of course, we have people that are just, comment section is going crazy here. So,
I'm trying
way
to figure
back
out where my iPad camera's at. Where is the camera at in this darn thing?
You right there.
Yeah,
you got it right there. So let's see. We've got John Dar said, okay, this is back to when we were talking about Remembrance Day. So good job on the Remembrance Day. Thank you. And we have Laura is of George Canyon, just like my wife. So you got some competition, Lori. And then we've got also somebody here said Nanton is Alberta's best kept secret. John says, welcome to Nanton, George. It's an awesome little town. Holly says, oh my God! That's what she says.
Oh my goodness.
Randy's saying good morning to us all. Holly says,
Whoa,
hi,
was that
George.
an Oilers jersey?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Yes.
was about to. I was about to mention
you
that.
mentioned you caught it. I tried to get through
Okay.
that really fast just so we
it's
could
okay.
be able to post it. But
It's all good.
and then Dan Abanaz says George is a pilot. Does he still have his RCAF airplane?
No, it unfortunately it wasn't mine, and it had a terrible crash, and it's being rebuilt right now by a guy out in BC. He's like the bird dog expert. But was I ever blessed to get to fly that airplane for a little bit, and it was a bird dog, if anybody's wondering, and it served. Where did it serve? A few different places, so it's kind of neat.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was information I didn't know. So cool. Thank you. And then we've got. So Holly says, join us in Nanton, George, for karaoke.
Oh yeah. No, definitely.
And then
we're,
Randy.
We're in there all the time.
Yeah, Randy says, we need some good singers at karaoke.
Hey, Randy.
Come on. What are us? What are we, chop liver?
Randy's actually really good, so.
Just wait till Randy hears my rendition of Private Dancer. He won't say good singers anymore.
John popped on here and said, George, you're a beautiful human.
Well, that's very kind.
Yes, it is very nice. This show, I love this show because it really builds up the ego. I mean, if you need any more, then just come on this show.
The cows and the horses take care of my ego every morning.
Yeah. Kirsten says, good morning. And then my dad, actually, who lives in Cincinnati, says, he asked this question, did you ever sing with Stomp and Tom Connors?
No, and I'm such a huge Tom fan, God rest his soul. And my brother Dave, we grew up together in Pictou County, Nova Scotia. He's like my brother, but my mother and father are not his mother and father. But anyway, he got to go on tour with Tom and play stand-up bass guitar, and I'm not kidding. Look up Dave Gunning. His music will blow your mind. He's an incredible folk artist, but he's got such a sense of humor. So he calls me up and he's like, hey, brother, I got to go play stand-up bass for Stompin' Tom. So I started practicing, and I'm like, oh, that's great. He said, no, not practicing playing bass. I'm drinking Moosehead Green warm because every night someone's got to stay up with Tom and talk and play songs. So I had such a laugh over that, and he said, I of course got to pass on some messages to Tom how big of a fan I was, and he said Tom was just such an incredible gentleman and 1,000,000% Canadian through and through, and I'm so proud to get to play. I got to record the hockey song for his 50th, I think it was the 50th anniversary tribute album, and the family asked me to do the hockey song, and man, I tell you, my eyes leaked on that day.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. So we had another John also jumped in here and said, David, you're just the sexy. I know. Thanks, John. Thanks. Can we have George do the old Canada at Nanton Palomino's hockey game? I don't know. See if I can get him in to record. Maybe you can do the old Canada at Nanton Palomino's.
You know what? I would love to come and do it for you once in a while if we can make it work. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really cool.
Fun.
Thanks, John, for that suggestion.
The community to us is a big family now. I mean, it welcomed us with open arms. We ranched west of Nanton initially, and we were always down, or west of High River, and we were always down in Nanton. But when Jen and I moved out in May there, I got to tell you, it's just been incredible. We just, any chance we get, we try to just shop in Nanton. We try to do everything in Nanton. It's just the best.
Well, we appreciate it. Absolutely.
That's really neat. So neat. And I've got so many comments coming in here. Randy's already got it lined up. He's scheduled you for December 2nd. That's the next home game. So
I'm on the road with Billy Graham's grandson, Will Graham, up in the North Country, and I'm not back till, I think I'm back on the 6th or 7th, but if there's any games we could slip in after that would be good.
I think January we have lots of home games. So.
Yeah,
okay.
January is lots of home games.
I'm not on the road until mid-February, so we'll make
there we go.
work.
Okay.
Awesome.
And if they need a goalie, I'll just
well,
it could happen.
Speaking of that, Ralph also commented, "Bring your goalie gear over. We'll take some shots in the driveway." He says.
Yeah, I actually asked, someone asked me if I would play Sunday nights. I'm not sure who it's with, but obviously they're desperate because they're asking me. But I'm going to try to maybe get in and play some, shinny or something every now and again. I just love it. You can't go wrong playing hockey.
Oh, I know. It's so much fun. So much fun. I'm maybe a little overweight now for it, but maybe perhaps
It's called winter weight.
is that what it's called?
Or
Winter weight. Winter weight. Okay, I'll look at it that way. It's a little more positive. What else do we have here? We got Holly. She chimed in. So last year, this is something I don't know if you know about, but last year I produced what we called the not so great Nanton Christmas album. So it was just a collection of people in the community singing Christmas songs, and some were great and some were terrible, but we all just had a lot of fun doing it. And Holly just popped in and said, I need a singing partner for the Christmas album this year. So you might be nominated for a lot of things here, George. So
Christmas album. But I always tell everybody who wants to sing, it's the gift God's given you. You're meant to share, and it doesn't matter what other people think you sound like. If my kids sing to me, I love it. So when you sing for the Lord, and He loves every second of it. It doesn't matter what you think you sound like. So
That's beautiful.
my kids still won't sing for me, but I keep telling them that.
Okay, speaking of singing, I think that's a great segue into our birthdays here. So why don't we do a little birthday shout out to? We've got Alex Stelmack's having a birthday. We've got birthdays Julie. Oh, I hate trying to say this last name.
Swenimson.
Are you good at that one?
Swenimson.
Swenimson. Okay, so Julie. We also have JC. We've got Jean. We've got Rachel. We have a birthday for Tom, and we have a birthday for Marge. Now, here's the deal, George, is that you have to do all those birthdays in one breath. You have to say all the names in one breath.
Can you put them up in a list?
Yeah.
I will put them up for you, and I will try to stay ahead of it so that you're not waiting too long.
Yeah, Dave,
okay?
do better.
I will do better.
Yeah.
I know.
You were too slow last week, Dave.
Okay, so we've got 7 birthday names that you have to do, okay? Okay, so here we go. It's Alex, Julie, JC, Jean, Rachel, Tom, and Marge. And when you get to that part and say the names, all has to be in one breath. So, okay, you ready? Vanessa? George? You ready to do this?
Vanessa.
Okay, let's do it. Go ahead, Jason.
I'll get the names.
Okay.
That's really too fast. That's going to be
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, let George do the names.
Happy birthday.
Alex, Julie, JC, Jean, Rachel, Tom, Marge.
That's it, and Marge.
Hey, Marge, you were too slow.
That was my bad.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, we did it.
Thanks for the help
had
there.
somebody other than Vanessa sing happy birthday today. At least
you.
a little bit of it. A little bit of it. So that was good. That's awesome. Okay, now George, I promised you that this wasn't going to take more than 20 minutes, and
Drag.
I hope I don't.
Wait. I'm going to talk book. Book is coming out.
No, that's exactly what I was going to
good.
say. I was going to say we've still got a few more questions. I want to talk about your books. Will you forgive me if I take up a little more time?
We're fine.
We're fine. Okay.
Nobody's banging on the hotel door yet. We're fine.
Okay. Good. Okay. So we definitely want to talk about the book. I've got this right here, and I need you to tell me all about My Country, which is also going to be a tour next year. My Country tour.
Yeah,
so
the
George Canyon.
Our country.
Oh, it's Our Country.
Well, the reason is the book actually comes with a record. Which some of the songs I actually wrote this summer on my horse out on the ranch.
Really?
Wow.
We've discovered. Someone said the other day, "Well, your music's like Americana music," and I said that we know how to describe that, but basically, country, cowboy, folk, it's all mixed together. And so what we did is we recorded a record. It's just being finished now, and it comes out in February when the tour starts. And the title track of the record is already available. It's called My Country.
Yeah.
And so we said, well, in the song, it says at the end, it's our country, because it's celebrating this beautiful country we live in and the diversity that we have, and everyone basically getting to be a part of this country together. And I've been blessed because I've got to see the country so many times from coast to coast. So I really feel when someone asks me when I'm away overseas or anywhere, they say, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm Canadian, like a 1,000,000% Canadian," and I'm very proud of that. And it's where I live, and it's where they'll bury. I know exactly where I told my wife where they'll bury my body when we're done with it. It's up by the Hootie on the west quarter. I don't know if if you're allowed to legally do that or not, but anyway, we're gonna. So my country is the song and the title of the book, and then the tour goes with the tour. Our country.
Cool.
Wonderful. Wow.
Very cool. Now, when's the tour start?
February 14th, maybe.
February 14th. Okay, let me see if I can.
Guessing.
Let me see if I can try something here. I'm not sure if I. Yeah, I actually had something up here, and yeah, I think I've got it right here. So I'm just going to bring this up because I've got some tour dates to be able to show people. So let's see if we can see that. Can you see that? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so
that's the tour dates for February.
No.
This is the tour dates now.
No, that was the dates now with Lone Star and Sawyer Brown.
Okay,
but the dates for the February tour are slowly being announced. I just found out yesterday they added 5 more in BC. So the 30 shows in 32 days just got bumped to 35 shows.
Oh my
goodness.
Oh no, it's after COVID, I got to tell you, like everybody that we all went through COVID together. I mean, our industry shut down. So getting to get out and play music for people again, it taught us a real valuable lesson that we take music for granted. In general, really, I've had so many fans say they didn't know what to do during COVID. They couldn't go to any shows. They just sat in front of their computer, and so I'm really, really blessed we get to go out and play.
Absolutely. It gives me chills thinking about it, you know.
Yeah.
Having the opportunity to see live music is the most important thing.
I can't wait to see Mark Miller tonight, because when I was on the road back in the 90s, when we played like Longhorns in Calgary, so you play 5 or 6 nights a week, 4 sets a night. We'd have to play at least 6 Sawyer Brown songs a night. And I remember watching videos of Mark on CMT. You know, he'd be dancing, doing all those crazy dance stuff he does. So I want to see if he's going to dance tonight. I'll let you know. I'll take a little video and send it to you guys so you can put it.
Oh, please do, please do.
I remember those days in the 90s too.
Yeah.
Races on, Summer Girls do all that fun stuff.
Yeah, they had that great song, "Daddy Took Me by the Hand." What's it called? It was a slow song.
The Walk.
I remember when the Walk. Oh, and they did a video for that. Oh my gosh, it just tore my heart out.
Oh man. Okay, so now we've got some information on the book. We got information on the tour, the new song that you have coming out. Of course, once you get that new song out and released, I don't know if you've got a version that maybe we could promo on the station.
I can send you. I'll just email you the master.
Okay, awesome. So
no
email me the master. Doesn't that sound cool, everybody?
Well, it's just, they mix it, then they master it. It's like
That's the fancy one. So send that one to me, and we'll start rotating that on the station. But listen, I don't want to take up your entire day, because I know you got a show tonight, and you got a lot of important things I'm sure you need to do to get ready for the show. You know, Pilates and yoga and all that stuff. So.
This is the extent of my yoga.
So we got to finish up these questions for you, okay?
Go.
Can I ask the one that we were talking about earlier?
Yes. So
okay.
let me put this. So we have this here, and this one is one you want to ask.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mac wants to ask the next question.
Okay. So we were talking about this. I don't know what it was, but I was going to ask you, what is your favorite Disney princess?
Gotta get his face for this one. Think hard.
Disney princess. Probably. Well, I mean, as a kid growing up, you were limited in your Disney princesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was Cinderella.
Yeah.
And Rapunzel. Was Rapunzel a princess? Did they classify her as princess?
Yeah.
If Max says so, then yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to go old school on this one, Mac, and say Cinderella.
Okay.
Cinderella. Okay.
Okay, that's valid.
Good
That's
choice.
valid.
That's a good one.
It's valid.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask you. I'm going to ask what
Moana's not a Disney princess.
Moana? No.
Moana. Yeah, she
Moana.
is.
Absolutely.
Moana's a
She is.
Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, now I do like Moana. Because,
Okay.
yeah, our daughter Madison, I remember when she was little, you know, when the movies, they were all coming out. Moana's got a vibe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
But Cinderella's still the best.
okay.
I actually think that my favorite was Jasmine. So
Jasmine?
That was
Okay.
from Aladdin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jasmine
Oh,
from Aladdin.
Jasmine.
Mine growing up was always Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Ah,
That
So-
was a good
Oh,
one.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next question, George. Ready?
Go.
So, who would play George Canyon in a movie about George Canyon?
Some unfortunate actor.
Yes. Come on, you've got some acting under your belt. I saw an episode recently of Trailer Park Boys. You were a good ranger.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun doing that one. Who's going to play me? How about one of my favorites is Ryan Reynolds. But
Ryan
there's
Reynolds.
Oh, yes.
no
Ryan
chance Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds is going to play me, but I'm a real big fan of him, more so for his candor and his just being down to earth and, you know, just being a great guy. So,
Well,
but,
now-
yeah, Ryan
And
Reynolds
Canadian too. And
Yeah, very
Canadian.
Canadian.
and Canadian. 100%.
Yeah, and Canadian, and he. I've heard a rumor that he's looking at buying a share into the Ottawa Senators. So I don't know.
I heard that rumor yesterday, so I'm going to make
Did you?
a couple calls with buddies of mine and see if that's true or not. I think that'd be fantastic. But I know
Yeah.
he bought a soccer team, didn't he, or something?
Yeah, he bought
Yeah.
a soccer team. Yeah, yeah. So that was good. The world loves Ryan Reynolds right now, so that's a good person to have play. Okay, next question: who would play George Canyon's wife in a movie about your life? Ho ho!
Well, I can tell you, I don't think I've ever shared this with media before, that when I watch a Jennifer Aniston movie, all I can see when I see Jennifer is my wife.
Really?
Happens to
Okay.
be the same name.
Yeah.
So, so when I'm on the road, I watch movies with her in it, so I can at least, you know,
Oh, come on, George.
Yeah,
That's enough.
So I'd say
People,
I would say
you know what,
Jennifer
George? People
Aniston.
love you enough already, okay, dude? Just settle down there,
Dude.
okay?
You know, there's a whole chapter in my book, and the chapter is called Jen.
Oh my
It's
God!
all about her.
Oh,
So I warned her. She hasn't
oh,
read
that
it,
is
but I
so
warned her.
cool. That's so cool. Okay, last three questions. These are quick ones, I think. So,
Go.
what is your? Since we live in the day of technology, what's your favorite website? What's the website you go to all the time, other than Google?
Oh, YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, YouTube.
Yeah,
So
YouTube. These kids on YouTube have taught me so much. And then the other day, I had to try to fix the bloody water boiler in
That's
the
why
barn
I use
down the
YouTube.
shop. And I'm on YouTube going, why is this? You know, blah blah blah. blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, it didn't work for me. I had to call Joel at Larry's Plumbing. There, I think it's called. And that's who the original owner of the ranch said to call. And I called them, and I'm like, I can't find the answer on YouTube.
that's funny. Okay, next one is your favorite smartphone app. Which one do you use the most, other than YouTube?
Dexcom.
What is that?
I thought you might ask. So the Dexcom, I'm on a Dexcom G6 CGM, which gives me my blood glucose levels because I'm a type 1 diabetic to my phone. That app is constantly being looked at least 150 times a day, and I'm not exaggerating.
Wow.
Because I really I want to be around when my grandkids are born. You know, I want to be here as long as I can, so I try to take as good of care of myself as I can. So.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Before we get to the last question,
Cincinnati is
Cincinnati,
in the
I
same
know.
boat. Yeah.
Yeah, Cincinnati is in the same boat.
Yeah.
My dad also has diabetes. So, and just speaking of diabetes, I think Lee also, actually, we
Yeah,
talked about
Lee
that.
is also,
Lee
yeah.
has diabetes as well. So, taking care of himself in the same way. He said, "Good morning, folks. We got a whole bunch of comments here. I love the Longhorns. So glad the touring is back. We had." Holly said, "Speak for yourself, David." I don't know what that was about, but we can use it in any context we'd like. Let's see. Oh, Ralph was very happy with the Randy Savage. And Kurt said John Cena. He plays everyone.
Yeah, he does. You know, I would love The Rock to play me, but The Rock is 5 times the size of me.
Okay, John also said Jake Paul to play George. So that's a possibility. And then, let's see. And then we got somebody who said, you ever ride horse with Amber Marshall from Heartland?
No, but my wife just said we know somebody's daughter is the stunt rider for her. It doesn't. Their mom and dad, her mom and dad's ranch isn't far from us. I don't know who. I just remembered her saying that the other day. I thought that was kind of coincidental. Seeing I was on Heartland all those years ago, and
yeah,
I don't know what that was. But
okay.
No.
Okay, I've got one more question for you, and that's it. Okay.
Here we
then
go.
You can concentrate on your concert tonight. So, final question, nice easy one. Christmas is coming up.
That's not an easy one.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas is my favorite time of year, and if you've ever seen any of the Christmas movies I've been in, the cornier the better.
Yeah.
I was begging my wife. I actually made her the other day. You know how you can in your car, truck, you can put like favorites in your radio.
Yeah.
I made her go through all the Sirius stations and find me the two classic country Christmas and the other one, classic Christmas. And she put them in, but I wasn't allowed to play them yet because it's too early, she said. But I start watching Christmas movies. I'm not kidding. One year I started at the end of October. This year I've waited until now. And yes, John, you are correct. National Lampoon.
Is it?
Christmas
Oh, yeah!
Hands down. I don't know, Margot.
I don't know, Margot.
I don't know so you could go on Google and type in Christmas vacations comments or sayings or famous quotes, and there's 40 of them.
Yeah.
And I started reading them the other day, and I couldn't get through half. I was in tears on the floor. The cousin Eddie, I won't say the word, but something full, He's standing out. I mean, I just lost it.
Oh man!
So good.
Last Nanton always has a Nanton Lights the Way weekend at the end of November, and last year one of our residents, Steve Rook, had completely duplicated with the Bago and the station wagon with the wood and the lights and everything. It was pretty funny.
Oh man!
So
hopefully this year I get to be there.
Yeah,
hopefully.
absolutely.
So John Dozeman just correctly guessed that. Now we love segues on this. Yeah, before you even said it, we love segues in this. This is John Dozeman right here.
Yep.
That's John Dozeman.
The one and only.
So he's going to be in Bah Humbug, December 8th, 9th, and 10th, and I'm in that play with him.
In that too, aren't
I'm
you,
also in that play with him.
Okay,
yes.
wait a minute.
What?
I'm going to be home.
Oh, what does that mean?
I'm off.
What does that mean?
I get off the road December 6th.
No.
The whole Graham thing. So
Don't
I'm
throw
get
us
to take
off.
Jen.
Don't throw us off.
This. Oh.
Go on the Thursday night. That's when I'll be there. Opening night.
That is.
Yeah.
Usually opening night is the best.
That's opening night. So that'll be when
everybody's
See,
so
Dave-
nervous. And
Dave is freaking out because he's going to embarrass himself.
I am going to embarrass myself.
You'll
Well,
be fine.
I'll get your back, Dave. I'll be the guy in there saying, "Go, Dave!"
Love it. I love it. That's awesome. Well, that's a great segue to talk about.
We'll put 2 tickets at the door for you and Jen.
Yeah.
Oh no! We'll buy our tickets 100%. This is.
Oh no!
fantastic.
We're just making sure they're at the door. You'll still have to. We're going to charge you double. So
Okay.
Don't worry,
Charge you double.
they're not free tickets, George. So
Are they serving eggnog and rum during the performance?
I'll bring a
don't know.
thermos. I'll bring a thermos.
Okay.
Oh my
sneak it in.
goodness. This is supposed to be a family show, you guys.
I can't wait to do this again with you guys. Thanks so much for having me on. We've
No
Thanks
problem
for
at all.
coming on.
Thanks a lot, George. We really
Sorry,
appreciate
man.
it.
Delight.
Sorry, Matt,
Absolutely.
you're stuck in that little room with especially with him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Have a good one, George. Have a good concert.
Thanks, guys.
Have fun, okay? Thanks a lot.
God bless you. Take care of
Talk to you
yourself.
later.
All right,
Cheers.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
There you go, George Canyon. Well,
Oh my gosh.
well, that was
We love him.
Okay, I have to.
that was more
take
fun than I was.
I had to find this picture. This is
Okay.
me and George And my friend Anna.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I had to wait till he was off to share that.
oh, why did you wait till he was off? Oh no. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, with that being said, we now have to move on here, and I thought that was a great segue. Talking about Bah Humbug that's going to be coming up. I know, Amanda. Just cool down.
Just thinking
Cool
about that
down a little
play.
bit. Cool down. Okay, so we've got Alec, and Alec is actually helping us out with Bah Humbug, but Alec is also the co-host or the host and my buddy on Connecting Claire's Home. So Alec is joining us right now. Hey, Alec.
I don't like coming on after George.
What do you mean you don't like coming on after George?
Everyone's in a good mood. You're fine.
I know, but he's a super cool guy, isn't he?
He's
Oh,
so nice.
absolutely.
Such a sweetie.
Wow.
He might be coming to the show, Dave.
I know he might be coming to the show. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
don't. Are you surprised?
I don't know if I'm surprised or not. I'm not sure. But let's
He's
wait.
nervous.
Let's wait and see if he actually can make it to the show. And if he can make it to the show,
I agree.
then I
agree.
think I will say I'm surprised.
You know what? You know what you can say. You could say if I woke up tomorrow morning with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
I've never heard
Could say
that
that
before.
too.
And it was from. It's. You don't know where that's from?
It's from
Mac knows.
Christmas Vacation.
Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Yep, National Lampoon.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, my goodness. Okay, Alex. So now, of course, in honor of Remembrance Day, didn't have a show yesterday. We didn't do a show yesterday, but we did a great live stream. I don't know if you caught it, but the live stream is up and it's live for everybody, or it's recorded and it's available for everybody. But the reason I wanted to bring you on right now is because I believe you have Chris there.
Yes,
Is Chris there.
Chris Levin's here. I'm
And
going
what
to
do you-
move.
There's Chris. There's Chris right
Chris!
there. Chris is right there.
She's
See?
right here.
Yeah, Chris is
So
right there.
what you can't see is on what I'm looking at. I've got half the cast of Bah Humbug here in my living room, and we're just doing some recording for the show.
Cool.
And I can't move the laptop. So you just imagine
We're gonna trust
That's
you.
okay.
Everyone's
We will
watching the
trust
show
you.
on their phones right now, and hanging out, and we're it's fun.
Can we do like 1, 2, 3 Bah Humbug? Is that
Do it. Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
good job, everyone.
Nice job. Okay, why don't we bring Chris on here?
Yeah.
and let's
Chris is
talk
gonna
about
sit.
the show.
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
See you guys.
Bye,
All right,
Alec.
Chris is gonna.
Hi,
There we go.
guys. Hi, Mackenzie.
Hi.
So we're gonna change that name because you're not Alec anymore. So
I'm not.
We're just gonna call you Chris. Okay.
Okay.
And should we call you director? SU
no.
No. What do you want to call you?
Well, John actually, I have a quote from John Dozman. He
Okay.
said, "This show is so good, it practically directs itself." So we've decided there is no director. We're all a part of this because I have such an amazing, talented group of people in this show. I just couldn't be more happy. So, yeah,
So
it's
you're
a
gonna be
pretty
known-
fun one.
You're gonna be known as just Chris then.
Just Chris.
Just Chris. Okay.
That's happened before. Yeah.
Let's do Chris. How does things go about Humbug? And of course, we have the picture here of John
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Dozman dressed
Handsome.
up. Handsome. Yeah. I don't know. You did a little photoshopping on that, didn't you? He's looking a little more handsome than usual.
Yeah.
So
He's got the
Yeah.
added chops, but right now
Yeah,
they're
so-
fake. I think they're going to be real by the time the show comes. So,
Oh, is that?
I've been
what
watching.
that
Mackenzie,
is?
are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, he keeps on telling me that he's planning on maybe keeping the beard after the show too. So I'm
New look?
Yep. Yeah. It's
Gotta get used to it.
definitely interesting seeing my
It's
dad
better
with a
than
beard.
the just mustache that was sported last year.
Yeah, that's right. So just Chris, why don't you tell us about this play then that's coming up and how everything's going? And you guys are recording background stuff right now. So yeah, tell us about the play, how you got started after, of course, a long layoff.
Yeah, it has been quite a while. We were supposed to put up Hansel and Gretel in April of 2020. 2020?
Yes.
Yes. And so that didn't happen, didn't pan out, but we still plan on doing that same script in the spring. So given that I have, the fall we were going to actually do a drama class, and I decided why not just throw ourselves into this and get into another script in time for Christmas. So I was very easily able to find this cast of 26 amazing people, and we've all come together and created magic so far. Let's just see how this afternoon goes, is what I keep telling everyone. It's going to be a full run today.
Right.
So
That's right. Oh boy, it's coming
Yeah.
together, isn't it?
It is.
I don't know last time as I danced, so yeah. Man.
And you can cut a rug, Dave. I mean, I was quite impressed. There's one song that I was going to actually choreograph with Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig, which Dave plays Mr. Fezziwig. And I decided against it because watching them dance was so natural and so fun that we're just not going to choreograph it. They're just going to do their own thing.
Wow.
Dave, where did you learn your dancing from?
Oh, Amanda? Did you have something to do with that? No.
No, you want to know?
So daddy.
Oh.
That guy right there. That's
cool.
That's my dad. He lives in Cincinnati, so we've coined him Cincinnati.
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 Perfect.
And he actually used to teach dance lessons, and that's where I learned how to dance. Yeah. So
Perfect.
There you go, Dad. Look at that.
Yeah, that's marvelous.
Paying off.
It's paying off in my 50s. So well, not quite.
Information.
You're not 50
I'm
yet.
close enough.
I've never met somebody who wants to be 50 so bad.
Weird. Yeah, I had a hard time even with 30. I was like, just make me forget, please.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Chris, I've got to try to do something here because I want to hear this story. Now, tell us a little bit about your background in acting and voicing and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
What is
well,
it?
in my younger days, I did some theater, and then maybe got pregnant, and so didn't look very theater ready. I did try to get a part in Hair in Calgary because there's a pregnant lady in Hair, but I think the girl that got the part could sing much better than me, so I wasn't. But anyway, my agent was like, well, you're bored, so what are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't know. So he sent me to a voiceover audition.
Okay.
So I started dubbing English voices for Japanese cartoons that come over.
Okay.
And yeah, I haven't done that in like 21 years.
Is that's it? They call it hentai or something like that? Is that what that's called? Is that or is that a specific type of cartoon?
I think that's a specific genre. Like there's some people say manga, and then there's Japanimation, and I have English dubbing. Like there's just so many different words for it. But
Okay. Now
it's been a lot of years.
It's been a lot of years, but somebody's been searching for you. What is this all about? This is your Facebook page. So please.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can blow this up a bit here. Can you see that even bigger? Oh, yeah, there we go. Here, okay, let's do this. And I'm going to have to go down and find it now. Okay, here it is. Here it is.
There it is, yeah.
Okay, so tell us the story behind that.
Okay.
I know I ruined everything. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So apparently I had a little bit of a fan group that didn't know what my new name was after I got married. And they liked my voice and some past work that I've done. And so they collaborated and found some old material that I lended my voice to. And they were trying to track me down. And so my engineer from my old studio tracked me down and said I wasn't going to give away any actors' information, so if you choose to contact this gentleman or not, it's completely up to you, but I just thought you would find this really interesting. So he found me, and so me and him have been sort of like chatting back and forth, and I'm just like tickled pink because at one point he says in there, COVID took a lot of voice actors, so we hope Chris Sims is still out there, because that was my maiden name.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow.
At the end, it says, we miss you, Chris Sims, and I want to get that blown up and put on my wall, because it's the cutest, most flattering video I've ever seen in my life. So
That's funny. Okay,
Yeah.
so what have we got? Now I'm creeping your Facebook. So
Oh,
what
no.
have we got for, have we got any, no, I hope we don't have anything that's, I hope it's all family friendly stuff here, but we got people that are just like amazed that you love this. I like the last one. I think the last one. And I know you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is
my
funny.
girl Linda. Yeah, that's awesome.
Funny.
It's so funny.
So, well, this is great. This is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to be getting together for rehearsal today.
Today.
So I'll see you at 1:00.
Okay.
And we'll get ready for this Bah Humbug. John Dozeman. We got to bring that up one more time here. Let me find that. Okay, there we go. Bah Humbug, December 8th, 9th, and 10th. So we're spreading it around. Let's get some sellout shows here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 3
awesome.
shows on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So come on down to Stavely and join us. It'll be a real fun show.
Okay, awesome. Great. Okay, thank you very much, Chris. We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
being here. Have fun. See ya.
Will do. See ya.
Bye. Okay, there we go. We got the show.
Okay, wait. Before you go on to Mac.
Well, we also have to say thanks to these guys.
Okay,
so
go for it.
And we
wanna
have
do
to
that
open
now?
our presents.
Yeah, because
Oh,
there
okay.
was inquiring minds want to know what was in the packages.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll open our
Exactly.
presents. Okay, we'll open our presents, but let's first say thanks to G&JD Construction, family-owned company, operating company, and has been providing general contracting services for over 43 years. They cater to the construction needs of residential and commercial clients in Nanton, Claresholm, High River, Southern Alberta, and surrounding areas. They specialize in renovations, commercial builds, and concrete delivery and installations. The company has been run by the family for 3 generations, now possibly 4 with Mac here, and we are proud to be a part of the local commercial and residential community in Nanton, serving Southern Alberta. Let's see Mac's face there. Mac's face. This is Mac's face.
I'm okay, but thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks to them for sponsoring. We really appreciate it. And are we doing the presents now or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like-
So
Already on
before
I don't know
Mac
why
does her
you
joke,
included us.
Before we, well, I don't know.
To rub it in,
Yeah.
I guess.
I
Yeah,
guess,
rub it
yeah.
in.
So
There's probably 2 lumps
I
of
thought
coal on
mine
my
was a
doorstep.
CD. I thought mine was a CD. It's not a CD.
Is it a book?
Yeah, it's a book.
Oh.
Oh, this is cute.
Mine is
Ah.
cat versus human. I know I'm going to laugh at a lot of this.
Let's see that.
Cat versus human.
Oh my goodness.
There's
Okay.
A cat lady and then crazy cat lady.
That's nice. What do you have, Mac?
I got a big book of stupid jokes.
Ah! Yes!
Awesome.
Yes! There you got some material now.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Thank you for whoever gave me this. This
Wow.
is very nice.
Mystery person.
Okay, and then I got cat naps.
Oh.
The key to contentment.
Is that a
Aw.
book or a calendar?
No, it's a book.
It's a book.
It's a book.
You
So,
know what?
there
That
we
is
go.
so fitting that Dave got catnaps.
Why is that? Why is that,
Because the
Amanda?
cats always snuggle with you.
They do. They snuggle with me a lot.
They don't ever
So-
snuggle with me.
You got a snuggle yesterday. Don't lie to the audience. Try to make yourself sound like you're the
He's the
victim here.
catnap
You're the
whisperer.
cat victim. Okay. We are almost at the end of the show here. So now, do you want to pull a joke from the book, or do you want to use the joke you've already got?
I gotta use the joke that I've already got because
Okay.
it was like I said, brought to you by the one and only John Dozeman, and it was a funny one. He showed it to me last night. So.
Okay. Well, let's do it then.
Okay. I just gotta bring it up. Okay. It is smile. It's the cheesiest joke of the week. Okay.
'Kay.
So I saw a little person climbing down the wall of the prison the other day.
Okay. I saw a little person climbing down the wall. Okay. So this isn't a question joke.
No,
Okay. Yeah.
it was a little condescending.
Oh, okay. Took me a second.
I feel like I saw that on Facebook this morning.
Did you see that joke?
I think so.
Really? Yeah. I do know. I do remember that joke at some point, but I kind of just whipped past it, and I didn't really pay attention to it. But I do remember seeing that joke, and now that I have to think about it, I get it. So okay, so we got to figure out from everybody who's watching, thumbs up or thumbs down on Mac's
thumbs
joke
up on that
here.
one.
So I saw a little person
Really?
climbing down the wall of the
like
prison
that
the
one.
other day. It was a little condescending.
Okay.
So
Dana Banana says it was a groan.
I agree, Dana.
It was good.
Groaner. Well,
I liked
maybe
it.
start pulling some jokes from that big book of stupid jokes you got there. Maybe she'll like those ones. So
I just want to say too, Dana said check the video. What about closed circuit TV? We found out that our videos weren't working yesterday. So
Actually,
I wonder
Yeah.
what happened there.
that was my fault. That was my fault.
David.
Okay. Well, I'm doing
better.
I'm doing renovations
Sounds like
and I'm doing.
collaborating.
But I think I wonder why Dana wants us to check the closed circuit
Dana.
TV.
I think we have a lead.
I think we might have a lead.
Good morning, Nanton PI says.
Good morning, Nanton. PI.
We need,
Suspicious.
okay, Dave, we really need
What?
to get the sound effects working for this, because then that would be a perfect.
It would be, yeah.
Perfect.
We'll get that going.
Yep.
Okay, so have we got thumbs up or thumbs down on that
Okay,
one?
well,
So-
everyone else is saying that it was a funny joke, because there's Kurt Seeley saying that it's very
Two
funny.
thumbs up.
Yeah, and then Rhonda says cute, and then Irma
Mom.
says funny
Funny.
joke, and then Ralph says ha 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 awesome,
Okay.
and then Shalane says great joke,
Yep.
and Lori says yep,
Laughing.
and then
That's cry laughing.
yep, and
Yeah.
then Holly says great joke, and then Dar says good joke. So it is.
So
Wow.
I guess
it
I guess
is. Yep.
you earned
Yep.
yourself. There you go. You got it. Everybody loved it. So good job. Okay.
Uh-oh. And then Dana says, ha 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 ha. UPI's rock.
We kept thinking that. and I think somebody told me, hey, did you hear Dana was in town yesterday?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think we know.
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you, mysterious person. We appreciate it. We
Yeah.
got a good laugh out of that today, so thank you.
I just hope that when she dropped it off, she didn't see that you're making me watch Love is Blind. Dana, that's not me. That's all her. She's making me watch it.
I don't know, Dave.
She's making me watch it.
I don't
so.
know.
Okay, guys, we got to get out of here. So
We're way over.
We're over.
We
Yeah.
had nothing really, and now we're
Yeah, right, Dana.
chock full.
What?
Right.
No, not
not
me.
me.
Right.
Not me. Okay, we're going to get out of here. Thank you very much. Hey, George Canyon was on the show today. Thanks, George, for being here. Really
love
appreciate
you.
it. Yeah. Chris also from Such Drama was here. We're talking about the show. And, of course, all our guests that tuned in today. What a great show today, you guys. I had so much fun. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for being here, Mac, in person.
You're welcome.
We miss you.
Nice to see you.
Okay, so let's take it out here. Highway 533 band, you're our band. Let's do
Alrighty.
it. End us on a good note. It was a good show. Don't screw it up.
Screw it up.
No pressure. Thanks, Dave.
Screw it up.
Bye, everybody.
Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. I soaked the label off a Flintstone jelly bean jar. I cleared us off the place on that one little table that you left us. Pulled me up a big old piece of floor. I pulled the head off Elvis, filled Fred up to his pelvis. Yabba-dabba-doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Round about 10 we all got to talking about Graceland, bedrock and such. The conversation finally turned to women, but they said they didn't get around is gone, and so are you. Later on, it finally hit me that you wouldn't be coming home no more. 'Cause this time I know you won't forgive me, like all of them other times before. And I broke Elvis's nose, poured the last drop from his toes. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. Last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looked like Elvis. I soaked the label off a Flintstone jelly bean jar.
Bob Barker reminding you, help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.